Where is opposition leader Mir Hossein Mousavi? That's a question a lot of people have been asking for the past few days because with the exception of a few statements on some websites, he really hasn't been seen or heard from. Protesters today didn't see him either, but they did hear from him. Let's take a look at video and show you what we're talking about. This is video on Facebook, and based on accounts on the ground, it shows Mir Hossein Mousavi addressing a large gathering by his cell phone. The video shows someone putting the cell phone up against a loudspeaker, and Mr. Mousavi starts talking, but the audio quality is so poor, it was really impossible to make out what he was saying. Now, for supporters of Mir Hossein Mousavi, this type of large gathering has been very rare during the past week because of the very aggressive and brutal crackdown on the part of the government. What they did today was take advantage of a gathering that was actually sanctioned by the government. This was a gathering that was supposed to honor a cleric who was assassinated back in 1981. Supporters of Mir Hossein Mousavi took advantage and showed up. According to our sources on the ground, up to 5,000 people marched from northern Tehran to southern Tehran, chanting death to the dictator. According to the Associated Press, there were some clashes between police and protesters. In the meantime, today, a statement by Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. Today, he called for calm again, saying, "I advise both sides not to provoke the emotions of the youth. This integrated nation must not be split." And speaking of the youth, Jon Bon Jovi, American rock star, getting into the act to show his support for the supporters, the protesters in Iran. He sang a song in Farsi. Here now, Jon Bon Jovi singing in Farsi. It's a rough translation. Jon Bon Jovi singing hand in hand, all with one voice. Countrymen, your pain is my pain. Not to be outdone, folk singer Joan Baez. She got into the act as well. She had her own song in Farsi, We Shall Overcome, that appeared on her website. Let's take a listen to that. We shall be victorious. Joan Baez, the folk singer, singing in Farsi. The turmoil and the events in Iran have really touched and moved a lot of people throughout the world. There you see two music stars showing their support in song.